Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, if this reading found you, it's because you were chosen to receive its message. Now, over the next 3 days, there is something that Spirit is revealing to you. So save this video, watch it every day for the next 3 days, once a day, and you're going to see what it is that Spirit is revealing to you. And I want you to come back and share it in the comment section below. So this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are showing up here is when you're meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up the space, and see what it is that you're meant to know. So we're going to first start with 3 spirit animal cards. So these are spirit animals that are coming forward for you today with messages your soul needs to hear. So the first one is the Puffin Queen. Have you seen a puffin around anywhere? This is your sign. This is your confirmation. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it's bringing you a message about true colors. Someone is showing you their true colors. Believe them. This is not the time to become colorblind. So once again, someone is showing you their true colors. You want to believe them. This is not the time to become colorblind. Okay, so that's your first message. We also have the Polar Bear King. Have you seen a polar bear? This is your sign. This is your confirmation. It is bringing you a message of strength. So you're going to face your greatest weakness. That's when you'll find out how strong you really are. So once again, you're going to face your greatest weakness. That's when you'll find out how strong you really are. Okay, so that's your polar bear message. And we also have the Chipmunk King. Have you seen a chipmunk? This is your sign. This is your confirmation. So it is bringing you a message about illumination. Something hidden is coming to light. Use this newfound knowledge to your advantage. So once again, something hidden is coming to light. Use this newfound knowledge to your advantage. All right. I feel like these are secret codes that are coming in through the animals for you. This is what it feels like. So we're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else you need to hear. So we are getting here the 9 of Cups. So there is something beautiful that is coming from somewhere hidden. Something that has always been there, something that you may have not recognized. Okay, so I'm using a darker deck today. I've actually been really liking and feeling and vibing with this deck recently, so I've been using it on my channel. What I'm getting here is a darker energy, a darker vibe in the background. Some of us are feeling it through some of the challenges and the tests that we might be facing. And through all of this, there's the energy of abundance. Okay, so this is something that Spirit wants us to connect to. So we have the 5 of Swords. This feels like a battle that was hard won. It took a lot. You don't feel good about it. It had to happen and it's done. And then we've got the change that is coming after this. Okay, so there's something that you have gone through. And I feel there's some sort of information or perspective you're going to gain through this. So that's the 5 of Swords. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. We have an opportunity here where we can either change things around or understand them better, right? And what's happening here is there's something that you're breaking free from, something that might be ending here, that is opening you up to a new door, a door that maybe you have previously experienced before it was closed, but is now opening. And you're about to step in and something miraculous is about to happen here, something that you're not expecting. Okay, so they want you to expect the unexpected here. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, so There's definitely something incoming. I feel that some of you have gone through something where illusions have shattered. There's some sort of a truth that has been revealed to you, and there's acceptance around it with somebody, and there's also moving forward and past it now. So, and fulfillment that comes out of this. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So I'm getting an activation that is happening here through your mind and heart. Okay, so in your mind, if you're thinking something, are you feeling the same way about it? Or are you thinking one thing and then feeling something else and then doing another? So I feel there's some sort of a misalignment here that Spirit is correcting or activating properly. This is going to feel like a misalignment within you. Okay, so something's being shifted and directed in a different light. So I want to first start with the Five of Swords, and I want you to pay attention to these numbers. They're going to show up in your life. So we have the number 5, the number 9, and the number 12. You might be seeing these numbers individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere. This could be in a phone number, a home address, a receipt, or somewhere else. This is just a confirmation that you are connected to this message, to this reading, that you're not here by chance. This is a synchronicity that you are experiencing among very many that are coming in for you, okay? So this is where it all begins for some of you, and the signs, I feel you have clarity right now. Clarity like you've never had before. So what I'm getting here is someone has gone through something, and there was already something that was revealed, but there's more to come here. And this is where you're going to experience an expansion in your consciousness. This is where sometimes we experience an awakening situation where something comes to light. It unlocks a perspective that we weren't seeing through before, right? So it's something that you can't unsee, all right? And what I'm also getting here is at what cost, right? At what cost did this happen? There was some sort of a consequence within this situation, and the outcome, whatever this was, the result of it may have not felt good, whether it was you not feeling good or the other person, right? There's something here that clashed. It didn't work out. However, it didn't work out. It just didn't work out. And here we are now as the dust is settling and you're able to shift into a new energy. So whatever happened, let it be. Spirit is encouraging you to move forward from it. Now, sometimes healing does come through, and a lot of times it does. What's happening here is I'm getting someone who has freshly been wounded. Maybe somebody said something to you. You said something to someone else. There's anger here, frustration, resentment, disappointment, all kinds of things. So some of you may have gone through some sort of a conflict, or you watched something where there was conflict and it stressed you out. I felt it, right? Something that you felt. You're coming through this now. And you're going to overcome whatever this is. So Spirit's just reassuring you here. And this experience is a part of your soul's evolution, as is every experience in our life. But this one especially, you're coming out of this with some sort of superpower that might be in the form of knowledge, something that you can apply forward, right? And some of you are in an experience where you are done with the battlegrounds. You're kind of in a place where you're more about the peace in your life, and you're able to share your experiences with others and give your guidance to whoever needs it. And maybe there's somebody here that's listening because there's something that they may be going through, and just your presence or the way that you go about your life and the things that you do inspire and teach them. So I'm seeing a lot of different angles of something that has to do with the Five of Swords. And I feel the different angles are the swords that are being held up, the swords on the ground, right? So there's something that you are overcoming. Spirit wants you to know that you are incredibly strong. Focus is going to be a superpower, and being intentional. You're not allowing the external energies to create a reaction or bother you. Sometimes we are bothered by what other people say, their judgments, you know, what they're thinking, even though sometimes we don't know what it is, what someone's thinking, right? I don't think we ever know what anyone's thinking, but sometimes we let that affect us. So let's keep our energetic space clear of any kind of drama that isn't ours, any kind of energy we don't want to give our energy to. Okay, so this just confirms some of you are hitting a rough patch. And we're only passing through this. Whatever this is only temporary. This too shall pass. Okay, so yes, I'm seeing you moving through this and then coming out of it. And you're coming out of this with something, all right? So remember, we've got true colors that are coming forward. You have the strength within you to get through whatever this is and face what it is. Again, this might be someone that is dimming your light in some way. And you are overcoming the fear, the power the other person has, and stepping into this power where you are the authority over your life and not someone else, right? And it's taken a while. It's taken a long time, but you're here now, right? So we have the 9 of Cups. This is where we take that sigh of relief, right? It's like, all right, we made it. We are now in this new experience. We're going to take what we learned from that past experience and we are going to percolate with it. We are going to integrate that information and we're going to share it with others in the energy of love and light. We can choose to carry past hurts and pains and share that with others. But we can also channel this into something that is inspiring, that is something healing for others and ourselves. Right? So this is where Spirit wants you to stop and smell the roses, to sit in the energy of abundance just for a little while and make that a daily habit, practicing practicing gratitude as a daily practice, and enjoying life and all the little things that happen and not taking things so seriously. So this feels like a pit stop or a space that we stop for a second to breathe, to recharge, and then move on again, right? So this is where they really want you to focus on recharging your energy as you move on to the next thing. And they want you to take things day by day here. Now, we've got the number 9 here in this card. We are currently, as I'm filming, in the year number 9. And the number 9 is that next level. It is where we take the information we have learned. We've come to a point before we move on to the next phase of our lives, the next cycle. We are processing everything. And you may be going through the processing experience, right? So allow yourself to be here, take it all in. And we get an opportunity to transmute, transform, and morph energies into whatever we desire and share that with the world, right? So an example of this I can give you is when I'm watching podcasts or shows and I'm taking information in, it takes me a few days for it to integrate and then share it in my own words. So what's happening here is whatever you went through here in this 5 of Swords experience, you're processing it. Right? And then you're going to integrate it and share it in your own experience, in your own words, in your own expression. That's what that feels like. And here we can make a course correction as we move on. We can change our mind and we can do something different. That's up to you. It's a choice that you get to make. But know that in your life's experience, you are leveling up in your world. You are reaching a higher frequency, a higher vibration, and Spirit is encouraging you to have a plan. Like, what's your next goal? What is it that you desire to bring into your life that you yet have to experience? Something that has been calling you towards it. Something that's been sitting on your heart. So what they want you to do is activate your heart center, open it up, and start following the pathways that are revealing themselves to you. Right? The things that bring you joy, excitement, uplift your energy, where you feel seen, where you feel loved. You can actually create this in your world. It's actually, in fact, surrounding you, Spirit is saying. Okay, so don't let these kinds of little things interfere or distract you from you living your best life, living in this place of fulfillment, right? This is where your heart is overflowing with love and joy, and you're able to share that with others. And that's the best part, is sharing it with others, however you want to do that. Sharing it by being within your own experience and not bothering others or getting involved in drama that isn't yours. I keep getting drama trying to get in. What is this drama? There's someone here that might create drama in their life, which leaks into yours. This could be a child, a friend, a spouse, or someone else, a neighbor even, right? But it feels like there's this coming together and this settling something, right? Coming together with others, maybe seeking advice or outside support in order to help settle or calm whatever this is, right? So you might be the mediator here, right? I feel you have a really big heart. You have a tendency to help others. And I feel you were chosen to do this. And you are aligning to a higher purpose right now through the experience you're having right now. So over the next 3 days, right, the information here is going to sound different every day because of the things that we're going through. And you can actually journal what's happening as well, because there's something that Spirit is communicating to you through this reading and everything that is going on in your life, through all the signs that are coming in, which is through the animals, through the numbers, some of the patterns and the symbols that you're going to see. So I'm seeing a lot of cups and swords here in these cards. So cups and swords might be a theme for you. We've got a star, we've got a knight, we've got a black horse. And I feel I've seen a TV show where the character dresses like this. What is that TV show? You can share with me in the comment section below. I don't know why, but this man on this chair reminds me of Johnny Depp. So Johnny Depp is coming up as a sign. Maybe you saw him online, or there's somebody by the name of Johnny or Depp in your life. Okay, that's coming through. And there's an elevation that is happening here. So you might be feeling your ears popping. I'm getting this electricity that's running through your body. So when you're touching things, you might be feeling that little zap. I'm also seeing that you may have pain in the back of your eyes. It's not a headache, but it feels like on the back of your eyes, or you're seeing orbs or like flashing of lights. If you are first, please go make sure that you get looked at by the optometrist or a medical professional with that, okay? But I'm seeing something like that. And sometimes we're meant to go see a doctor to get that looked at, right? But I'm getting something that you're seeing here. And maybe it's not eye related, it's something that you're seeing in your vision. Okay, so, and I'm also seeing some of you falling asleep, and just before you fall asleep, you start to get visuals. This is when you soften your eyes, you close your eyelids, and all of a sudden you start to see the swirlies, and maybe they're starting to make shapes of something. That is coming in as communication for you. Okay, so I'm also seeing that you're noticing people watching you, or you are watching people. And you're noticing people looking at you. That's another sign that is coming in here. This is through all of these cards here. The polar bear is really interesting because I'm seeing a Coke can. So you know how sometimes for Christmas, Coca-Cola puts the polar bears on the cans? I'm seeing one of these cans. So you might have one on your desk, or you're drinking Coca-Cola right now. There is this like feeling of a slowdown, some sort of a misunderstanding here. Rewording needed, right? Your words have power at this time. Be very selective in the words that you choose to share with others, because your words are going to have an impact and effect in your reality. So think about what you're about to say before you say it. This is where I'm getting the anger bubbling up again. So something is coming in and out. This is what I'm getting here. And Spirit is encouraging you to have some sort of an action plan around this, some sort of understanding around this. What is this for you? And I'm also seeing a really giant moth coming in. I'm seeing the moth, and it's coming through the 9 of Cups. That's really interesting. Has a moth entered your home recently, like a big one? You could take a picture and send it to me by email, right? My email is in the description box below, but I'm seeing an interesting colored moth. There's an opportunity for you to really get ahead in a particular situation. Okay, so you're going to see success around this particular situation. And I feel some of you have asked for guidance or clarity around this particular situation, and you've been brought to this reading. So this reading could have just randomly started playing and you're watching it now. And, you know, this could have been passed on to you by someone, or you're a regular watcher. So thank you so much for your support, my friends. There's a purpose and a reason Spirit is bringing you to this specific reading today. There's something that they're trying to communicate to you, and you have been seeing the signs already. Maybe you have this inner knowing that you can't explain. It's like a feeling, a nudge, a thought. Maybe you dreamt something recently, someone said something to you, or you had a paranormal experience. You'll have to share in the comment section what that is, and what do you think Spirit is trying to share with you. Now, your gifts are going to be amplified. This is coming through the Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to start to feel like they're picking up and starting to speed up. All right, this is just a sign that something is starting to happen here. Something is unfolding. So you slow down in the speeding of energy, okay? And trust whatever is going on and trust yourself in it. Listen to your gut instincts. You are breaking free from something as well. There's something that you're letting go of, something that doesn't belong in your life. Something that may have kept you in the darkness for a while, and there's definitely some sort of a truth that is being revealed. And Spirit is showing me someone organizing or creating some sort of structure in their home or in their day-to-day life through their schedule. That always comes through any of the nights. This is preparation. This is having a plan, a goal, and then aiming for it, taking the action on it. And currently, you are being encouraged to actively participate in the co-creation of your desired reality. So you have to be active here, not passive. And there is no need to rush, right? So slow down, pay attention to detail, and tend to the things that matter in your life. And equip yourselves. Spirit is encouraging you to equip yourselves. I'm seeing wasted energy here, maybe on your cell phone. I don't know if any of you have been scrolling the internet, shorts, Instagram, TikTok, and you find yourself scrolling for hours and maybe not even feeling good after. So maybe over the next 3 days, try to limit that and see how you feel, right? There's some sort of information that is coming in for you that your soul needs right now. And over the next 3 days, it's unfolding, it's coming to you. And Spirit is encouraging you to ask for a clear sign as well. So ask for a sign and see what comes through. And be open to it in the way that it shows up, in the form that it shows up. So I've shared this before on my channel. I've asked Spirit for a sign. And I usually ask for a clear sign. So I'm like, I would like to see a feather, a white feather. And I remember that I hadn't seen one in days. So I was like, okay, the feather's not obviously going to fall for whatever reason. So I'm just like, whatever, going about my day. And all of a sudden I see a feather on a wall in a picture frame. And it was a huge, gigantic picture. I've had a few of these kinds of picture frame signs come in for me, right? So that's like very clear signs that Spirit is giving you right now. And there's an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay, so there may be a course, a workshop, something that is coming up that you can take part in. And if you feel that you don't have the finances to do it, they want you to start working on saving up for it, because I'm seeing someone that is saving their money. I'm seeing a piggy bank here. So one of those, you know, pink piggy banks that look like a pig. I used to have one when I was younger, so that's coming up in my mind's eye right now. But also you reorganizing or having a change of mind about your finances in some way, money energy, moving it around or doing something different with it, right? Or changing your mind or belief system around it, which is unlocking a door for you. So there's a lot that is happening. A lot that Spirit wants to share here with you, something that you have called in. You've been looking for this guidance, so it's showing up for you. And again, if you're here this far into the reading, you were chosen for this. And you know that you're chosen for something. You know that you are a chosen one. There's something that you're meant to do here on earth, and I feel that you are connecting to that purpose. And spirit warrior energy as well. I'm getting the warrior within rising from within you. So this is where you're going to find yourself rising in power. Like you feel different. You're not afraid to share how you feel. And there's almost like this unbotheredness within you about what people think. It's not rude. It's not arrogant. It comes out of love, right? So I'm seeing you in the energy of love, but it's stern love, tough love, right? So this is something new that you've been feeling within yourself, and the new things that some of you are feeling or doing is also coming through. So you've been changing, right? You've been feeling a change within yourself, and you're starting to notice it in your environment and the energy around you. So there's something here that spirit is revealing to you. And again, people energy, don't let people energy derail you. Okay, so let's pull a bonus card. This is the Between the Worlds Oracle deck. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. It's a bone deck. So we're going to see what kind of bone comes forward and what its message for you today is. So we are getting the heart. It's actually not a bone. This is your life force. So Spirit is encouraging you to stay heart-centered, spread the energy of love around you, and I'm getting something to do with your heart center. So you might have been experiencing things happening with your heart, like heart flutters, palpitations, or something to do, maybe you're going to have heart surgery, or something to do with love, your connections, or just like your chest area here. And the number 24 is coming through this card as well. So another light code frequency that is connecting you to this message, to this reading, and 24 days around this message. So we're getting love and infatuation through this card. And the message is true love is enduring and can occur with or without materials of any type. So this card's advice for you today is, this is the perfect time for romance and for passion. Doing what you love with someone you love. Whether platonic or sexual or both, love is forever. When you feel love and passion, your heart is filled with joy and you feel safe. There is no need to worry or stress. Look to others for comforting words and deeds that are waiting for you. Take a good look at what you love and make sure you do it. All too often we leave our passions behind as we age and then lose our way. Staying in touch with your hobbies or passions, even through stressful times, may be your coping mechanism and doesn't need to be something you feel guilty about. Okay, so that is connecting with the Nine of Cups here. Share your love with another and remain generous and emotionally available and enjoy the current passion you are feeling and expressing in your life. Your heart is full and you are willing and able to make the necessary sacrifices you require to begin a family or a community project at this time. And I'm feeling called to read the other message for you here is for the reversal of this card. We're all going through many things. So either you or someone close to you is infatuated and not looking deeply at compatibility and long-term commitments or refusing your advances. You might be attracting someone who has a crush on you, but is not really in love with you as a person, but at the thought of being in love. You may be feeling vulnerable and unloved or refusing to let go of a past or current failing relationship. Accepting love is the first thing you need to do in order to return it. And you can give love without expectation, but remember not to give your heart to just anybody. Those who have patiently earned your trust are now waiting for your attention. Time for a walk in the woods, fresh air, or a vacation getaway to leave stress behind and rekindle your romantic relationships. Falling out of passion doesn't necessarily mean falling out of love. It takes an effort to maintain a good relationship. So yeah, the heart is the way here, my friends. So that is your bonus card. And we're going to close and seal your reading off with an angel number. And this angel number is going to seal your reading, and it's coming to you with a message. So we are getting a 555. So change is in the air, my friends. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. Change brings in growth and new experiences. So you are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. So push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line for you. And I've got some keywords that might resonate with you as well, which are encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, reconstructing, restructuring is the word, and creative work. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful magic intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through it next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful magic intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.